What's going on, everyone? Casual Gaming 32 here, and welcome to this brand new Football Manager playthrough series. Now, this has to be one of my favourite games. I was looking through Steam before. My game time definitely accumulates up to tens of thousands, and then when you count the old Championship managers and pre-Steam days, got to be looking at hundreds of thousands. So I've got a lot of experience in this game, but today is release day of Football Manager 24, so obviously that I've had a little go in the beta, but this is day one of the full game. Now, this Let's Play I intend to be short term for now, just to get to grips with the new gameplay, the new mechanics, and I will be moving into more longer term sort of a journeyman save. For now, this will be concentrating on my favourite team, Liverpool, returning to the top, overthrowing Manchester City, reclaiming that European Cup, and along the way throwing in a couple of how-tos. I've already got a couple of graphic how-tos, but be sure to go check them out. So to be sure you see those future videos, whether it be in these series or on the how-tos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get into this save. First of all, let's lay down some ground rules. Just a general career. We are going to start off as Liverpool. We are going to be starting off in the original game mode, just so that the squads are up to date as they were when the transfer window closed. And in terms of any leagues, now I do play with a fair amount of leagues. These are what we're going to be going with, and we're going to be just playing with the top league, unless you're England, Germany, so I think the top 5 or 6, where we will be playing the lower level divisions as well. So for England, we've got Sky Bet League 1 and above. Germany, we've got 2 Bundesliga, and Italy, Serie A, for example. So these are the advanced options that I want. So do not add key staff, prevent the use of in-game editor, and my personal choice is disable the first transfer window. I always start off my games with the transfer window disabled. It just lets me have that true experience. First half of the season is the squads that the real teams started with. Gets through to January, lets me assess the squads, identify the gaps, lets me get my scouting network set up and identify the targets. So these are just my personal preferences with my startup settings. Doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. You do what works for you. Beauty of Football Manager is your game. You play it how you want. If you want the in-game editor on there, do it. Have a peek behind the curtain, have a look at the stats, change a couple of settings if you like. So this is what we're going as with our attributes. I always try to make up for a bit of a shortfall in our coaching department, so have some full stats there for attacking, defending, tactical, mentors, technicals, and then on the mental side, the 3 most important ones: determination, level of discipline, and motivation, or motivating. So yeah, let's get started. Liverpool hire Gaming 32. Liverpool today confirmed the appointment of Casual Gaming 32 as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 43-year-old. Sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Anfield. Gaming 32 will be managing one of his favourite clubs, and the significance of his appointment will certainly not be lost on either of him, the team supporters, as he replaces manager Jurgen Klopp. Sorry, Jurgen, but you got the boot. Okay, so our chairperson, Thomas Werner. Welcome to Liverpool. Great to have you here. As part of our induction, you'll shortly be given a welcome pack and we'll go through the club's vision, objectives, and congratulations and welcome aboard. So we're finished. So we're predicted to finish second. Stadium's got 50,000 and due to be expanded to, I think, around it was 61. I know it is in real life anyway. State-of-the-art training and youth facilities. Yeah, that's because they've just not long moved into this new complex. And the history, such a rich history of this club. Now, I know that I've been supporting it all my life. But yeah, I've enjoyed Having enjoyed a great stealing in the 80s, the Reds are undoubtedly one of the most successful clubs in England, boasting a proud total of 70 competition wins. Wow. So the big ones we're going to be aiming for: Premier League trophy and the Champions League trophy. Obviously the first year we can't aim for the Champions League because we aren't in the Europa League, unfortunately, but maybe we can make this 4. We'll see. Okay. This is our suggested strongest squad. I'm not sure about Mo Salah being up front, or Jota being on the right, if I'm honest, or Szoboszlai. He's not even in this team. Certainly who I'll be looking for. Got quite a few people out on loan. Can't really do much with them to recall them on anything, so yeah, okay. So here's our visions and objectives for the next couple of years. So play some attacking football. Yep, definitely. Develop the youth system and sign players. I mean, they sort of match my philosophies as well, if I'm completely honest with you. That's why we've got so many leagues in place, so we can do some scouting and pick up some of those youngsters. So in the first year, we want to qualify the Champions League. Yes, definitely. We actually want to win the Europa League. Okay. Be competitive and challenge for the FA Cup. Okay. Don't really say where we want to finish in the league, but I guess top 4. What that implies. Become best of the rest. I think we should be challenging for the league by then, if I'm honest with you. And there's the supporter expectations as well, so they have pretty similar. Finish above Everton, finish above Man United, be competitive against City, finish above Chelsea. Okay, yep, definitely matches what I want to be doing anyway. Skip all over them. We want a press conference today. Arrange a meeting for the backroom staff. Yes. Welcome to Liverpool. Okay. Liverpool today. Confirm your appointment. Yeah, I've seen all that before. That's the supporter profile. Not really. I guess we'll see where we are at the end of the season, and hopefully some of the numbers should be up. Season ticket waiting list. Yes, don't I know it? In a way. So again, these are, I mean, from reading all of this before, I'm going to accept all of this. Because it's all in line with what I think. Players in the last year of their contract, so Thiago, Matip, and Adrian. Now, are they going to be people that we're going to be looking to ship off? Or do we just let them see out the contracts? I mean, because we can't bring anybody in, starters, we may just want to keep them around at least till January. So, and we'll see how they fit in and how integral they are to the squad. Like we said at the start, transfer window will be closed. We can't be doing anything in that area. We can't be improving the squad, but what we can do is focus on staff. So I'll be taking a look and deeper dive into getting our scouts decent, and obviously our coaching as well. Oh yeah, let's, without further ado, skip forward a couple of weeks. Let's get to the start of the season, and wow, opening match of Manchester United at home. Brilliant. Okay, so let's skip forward a couple of weeks and let's see where we end up on the staff front. And here we are, a few weeks advanced, and this is what our staff is looking like now. Now our coaches look a lot better. Our scouts have improved, just not to the top level relative to the league. But what we have done, we've increased our number of coaches, we've increased the number of scouts, and then we filled in some of those gaps with, we signed this guy from Brentford. We didn't have any set pieces coach, so this filled the gap there. We brought in Mario Montero as well as an extra fitness coach. He came from Flamengo, and then the return of a Liverpool cult hero Colo Torre. We were a bit light on defensive coaches, so he was a free agent, so we picked him up. Very good determination, discipline, motivating stats there. We filled in a couple of other places, especially in the analyst areas. And on the scouting side of things, we signed quite literally a legend, Pavel Nedved, after leaving Juventus in the summer. His scouting attributes are quite literally amazing. He brings with him some Italian knowledge and some Eastern European as well, so we can tap into that. We also signed David Trezeguet as well. Again, some decent knowledge of Europe in general there. Rudy Zbinden, I don't know if that's how you say it, but yeah, he's got some South American knowledge there, but also some Swiss. We are lacking in that league, and yeah, I think there's a good few players to pick up from there. And also Gerardo Gallo, he was from Juventus again. He's an Italian merchant, only knows Italy, but so we've sent him off to Italy right away. And last but not least, we signed Aurelio Pereira. We mainly signed him for his Portuguese knowledge, if I'm honest with you. He is on the old side, so he may not be around for much longer, but lots of potential in the Portuguese league. So he was the only one who was really willing and able to come to us at this point. So yeah, short term for now, but yeah, got him in. In terms of our pre-season, this is how it fared. I always seem to lose this first versus second team, as you see we did there. But apart from that, we had some good results, good fitness gathering. Played a couple of youngsters obviously along the way as well. We'd experiment with our tactics, 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 as well along the way. Which now in terms of our squad, based on the pre-season that we had and players that we got, we effectively want a brand new defence. Right back, apart from Trent, we haven't got anybody really, and we will be looking at moving Trent higher up the field. His creativity is just, it's too far back. We want to push that further up the field, creating some goals. On the centre-half side of things, we've got Van Dijk, who is obviously not getting any younger. Kanate's up there, but he isn't the best, so we were looking to bring in another centre-half as well. And then on the left-back side of things, although we've got Andrew Robertson there, Tsimikas isn't the greatest, and yeah, Robertson's getting to the age of 30 now, so certainly longer term we'll be looking at a new left back as well. Centre mids, not too sure yet. I think we've got enough players for now, but Thiago's going to be leaving depending on how Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones turns out. Endo is obviously a bit of a stopgap in real life. He'll be the same for us, so we probably need to fill him with a more permanent role. And then up front, I want Darwin Núñez to work so much and in real life, but his attributes just don't look amazing. He's a speed merchant, but is he the top level striker that we want at Liverpool? So we'll be looking for a striker right away, but we'll see how we get on in this season. The other notable thing to mention is we set up our scouting network. Now we've got all of our scouts all busy here. We'll go into a bit more detail at a later date on that, and also we have lined up plenty of scout assignments to keep us busy for the year. Again, I'll be working on a video at a later date to show exactly why I do this and how I come to this decision. So here's the press conference for our opening match. Let's get it started. Ten Hag has been surprisingly blasé about the importance of the up-and-coming match to his fans. Do you share the view on the lack of importance of this match? Definitely not. What do we want to say here? The importance of the match speaks for itself. I'm surprised by Erik ten Hag speaking so negatively about it. A win means so much. Yeah, I think I want to do that one. Are you confident that your preparations will lead to a good start to the new season? I hope so. The team is developing well. The right mentality. Yeah, I think we're just going to be, I'm confident, yes. Are you perhaps feeling the pressure to build up to this fixture, concerning the fans will almost certainly demand a win? No, I'm looking forward to it. This is when we do our best work, and potential rewards are even bigger as a result. Or nothing phases me. Which one do we want to do? Nothing phases me, I think. How important is it for cooler heads to prevail in the heat of the battle? No, nothing to worry about. Do you ever fear that the intensity and pressure of this kind of match will adversely affect your players? Seen nothing from our players to cause me concern. What do you make of rivalries against teams like Manchester United when they've been established primarily as a result of on-field competition? Yeah, I understand. Would you agree that these matches add a little extra flavour to the Premier League? These are the occasions that people look for when the fixture lists are released. Fortunately, it's the first game of the season. Any chance a few words about your tactical approach? I'm not going to give much away, but we're going to play with a good tempo and plenty of passion. Yeah. Can we expect an attacking focus? Yes. Do you agree that Liverpool will live or die by Mo Salah's performance this season? Yeah, he's one of our best players. Is there a chance Cade Gordon will be loaned out to get him regular playing time? Not sure on that one yet. We'll see. Latest on Adrian's injury? Don't care. What are your thoughts about the criticism directed towards Liverpool for the number of players currently out on loan? And your business. What are your thoughts on Northwest Derby against Man United to kick off the season? It's an exciting way to get things off and running. You've had the off-season to prepare. You must be looking forward to the season underway almost as much as supporters are. Yeah, definitely. Are you confident on what your strongest starting 11 looks like following pre-season? Yes, I think so. We'll come to that in a little sec. Who's your tip? No comment. I never get drawn into that. Continue to summary. So after the pre-season, this is the side we're going to settle on for the first game of the season. Alisson in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold in that inverted wing-back, which I was watching quite a lot during the pre-season. I like that a lot. It feels like it's built for him. He comes up in here and he fills this role, which will be vacated by Szoboszlai, who moves forward out of here as well. But yeah, we got Van Dijk, Konate in the middle. Tsimikas left back because Robertson's injured, unfortunately. Gravenberch will start at the base of our midfield. And then we've got McAllister and Szoboszlai in the centre. Salah, Diaz and Nunes up front. They have a couple of injuries, a couple of fitness concerns. Mo Salah, he's only recommended for 75 minutes. Gakpo's also been struggling as well, so he's likely not to make an appearance. But yeah, we've got a couple of injuries here that we need to think about. So, not the best, but I prefer to have Robbo in there at least. And a fully fit Mo Salah. But let's get into the first game of the season against Manchester United. Well, this is good. Generally, team feels happy about the team selection. There's the United team sheet. Okay, now it's going to have to be pumping the fists. Passion. We all know how much these games against our rivals matter. It won't be easy, but make sure you give it everything. Let's give Nunes a bit of a pep talk. I think on midfield as well, because they're all on debut, aren't they? I have faith in you. Still chance. I want to see a good performance. So right away you can see here Trent filling this middle role. See on to Salah on the right hand side. Just back in for Szoboszlai. This one picks it up. Martial on the counter attack brings it back to Rashford, and that's the end of the highlight. So Hernandez, I'll take that all day. Oh, what was it? Hernandez with an in-swinging corner for United. First of the match. Oh, he goes short to Martial. And he goes all the way back to Mason Mount. And then picks it up. The counter-attack is on here. Come on. Slows the ball right down. Manchester United regroup now. Diaz again going down this left-hand side. Keeps it in. And the field for McAllister. Cross is blocked. Gravenberch takes the ball forward, finds Mo Salah. Alexander-Arnold, first corner for Liverpool. It's the first post and it's headed out. McAllister recycles it. Alexander-Arnold on the left hand side. Down to Diaz. Takes him away though. Is it back to Simakas? Evan Birch. Fernandez with an in-swinging corner. Over on the far side for United. Finds Anthony. And back with the save. And Liverpool a bit of away from another corner. Fernandez on the far side again for another corner. Liverpool has the ball just inside his own half. Brings it forward, finds Salah on the right hand side. Comes back. Canate, finds Alexander-Arnold. McAllister now in the midfield. Tries to find Salah, but it's cleared away by Shaw. Diaz picks up the ball on this left hand side. Inside from McAllister, gives it back to Diaz. Finds Gravenberch. Picks up Mo Salah, first time shot. Ah, it's the bar. Gravenberch just inside, Liverpool half now. Finds Szoboszlai. He seems to be a bit quiet so far this match. Picks it forward. Still has it. Finds Mo Salah. Nunes in the middle. Can't find him. Out for a corner for Liverpool now. Tsimikas to take it as an in-swinger. Pretty sure that was Van Dijk and Canate blocked it from going in. Right. That was offside, yes it was. United playing the ball out from the back. Semino gives away to Tsimikas. Liverpool now hold the possession. Diaz is free there. Good pass. Diaz going into the box. Side. I noticed Wan-Bissaka's inverted wing back here. Maybe we could try and exploit that. Overlap on this left. Focused play down the left. He's leaving a bit of a gap. And give a bit of encouragement to the team as well. And it's half time. Fairly tight match. I feel like United had the most of the highlights there, but I think we hit the bar. I mean, it wasn't the best, was it? I'm not happy with the performance out there. That's Szoboszlai didn't like that. Let's give him a bit more of encouragement. Darwin Nunes, he hasn't really been unlucky today. He hasn't really done much else. Diaz and Salah haven't really done much either. Let's give them a bit of a kick. So it was 6.5. It's not good. Fire him up. Yeah, there we go. Starts here. Manchester United now kick off. Martinez with the ball, finds Wan-Bissaka, and look how infield he is. Fraser picks up the ball, advances with it, gives it out to Tsimikas on the left hand side. He finds Diaz again. Gives it back to Gravenberch. He's looking for the better space. Gives it to McAllister. It's the ball again. Alexander-Arnold's out of position. Berger picks up the ball. Diaz now on the attack again on this left hand side. Takes it onto the outside, inside the box. Thought that was it. Thought that was in. Thought that was the breakthrough, but it must have been deflected. Definitely seems to be on the attack now, and the pressure's telling. This is a far post one. I can tell by the setup. Alexander-Arnold whips it in. Canate rises. Yeah, it's away by United. Diaz picks it up on the right hand side. It's too slow then. Rashford closes them down. Out for the throw in. Really performing very well, are we? 6.5s on average. I mean, McAllister seems to be playing a little bit better than that, but this isn't good. So Fernandez took it away. He dealt with the free kick initially. Well, he blocked it. Got pushed back through. And it looked like a mistake from Becker to me. Definitely our last chance. And there we are. It ends in defeat. First game of the season, Manchester United come to Anfield. They take the 3 points away, and let's be honest, not a good performance at all by anyone. Yeah, I think we weren't good enough. I think that's ultimately what it came down to. What do I want to be doing here? I don't want to be too throw the walls bottle just yet. First game of the season and all that. Luis Diaz was apprehensive. The others responded not too bad. Yeah, let's call out Dominic and McAllister. He didn't play well enough at all. And Salah, we can be a bit more firmer with him. Disheartened. Okay. So elsewhere, let's look at how game day 1 panned out. So we had Brentford picking up a 5-1 victory in the first game of the season against Luton. Luton will become the whipping boys of the season. Elsewhere, Arsenal picked up a victory. Newcastle got defeated. That might be interesting come the end of the season. And no other surprises along the way from there. So Tottenham, Chelsea, Man City all picking up victories. With West Ham and Sheffield United to come on the Monday Night Football. But game day 1, unfortunately defeat for Liverpool. So unfortunately defeat in the first game of the season. A couple of hopefully winnable fixtures here, so we'll play some of these offline. We may come back when we get to Newcastle and play that live. So if you like the series so far and you want to see how that pans out, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.